Hi there, everyone. My name is Ethan Scott, and today I'll be discussing my presentation titled Dwelltime: Individuals' Attentional Patterns Through the Change Blindness Phenomena. Just to start off with a little bit of an introduction, it's been noticed in the field of psychology that people witnessing identical streams of information experience that information very differently. This phenomena was strikingly documented in a famous psychological experiment where one group of research participants watching a video of a crowded area failed to notice a man in a gorilla suit meander across the room, although another group described a man in that gorilla suit as the most salient aspect of the video. We're super interested in how we account for such diversity in experience, and my research investigates this general question via a new technique entitled the Dwelltime paradigm, in which viewers advance at their own pace through slideshows depicting dynamic events, while the time they spend looking at each image is measured. As dwell time is an emerging technique within the field of attentional work, there are many new insights that can be gained from collecting data in this manner. So just to begin with some research questions that we've had for this study, we're interested in what degree will patterns of dwelling across time clarify which aspects of events viewers are prioritizing in their processing. We are also very interested in to what degree will dwell time be able to predict, hopefully, well in advance, who will subsequently report salient features of interest. And then finally, we're super interested in to what degree will patterns seen in previous dwell time research replicate within this study, as it's a new field of research. For the methodology within the study, we used fairly extensive methodology, but to quickly summarize it, it's a two-part research method, with the part one being a replication and verification study, which will validate change blindness in 3 selected videos that we've identified for possibly containing the change blindness phenomena. Part two will introduce new research, which will look at attentional patterns in change blindness. To discuss study one, as we've been able to perform and collect data with this study, we tested 3 different videos for the change blindness effect, and we tried to follow previous research with change blindness, testing a variety of different groups and participants, giving them various difficulty and instructions. And we came across 3 significant findings. First, we came across statistically significant findings which indicate that the easy, just watch condition produces more accuracy in change blindness occurrences than the hard condition where you're supposed to track 2 events. Secondly, we were able to identify that 2 of the slideshows that we showed have clear change blindness effects occurring. That is a video where people are tasked to identify color of cards, and another video where people are tasked to track a ball moving back and forth, as seen below in those 2 images. Thirdly, we were also able to identify that change blindness does occur in a slideshow format, which is actually something novel and that has not been looked at before, at least in any areas of research that we were able to identify. Moving on to study 2, this is the next part of our study that has yet to be under data collection, as there have been many challenges due to the pandemic and dwell time research not being fully accessible online. But thanks to the help of many people, dwell time research is now will soon be available completely online to many people. For our goal for the second part of this study is to evaluate the change blindness effect through dwell time tracking technology, and we will use a minimum of 100 participants per condition to collect that data. I've listed some anticipated results down below where we hope to see some of the continued patterns within dwell time data, as well as some new things, new interactions between change blindness and dwell time. Finally, just some conclusions. About this study can't really be made yet because we haven't completed this study in its entirety, but speculative findings, assuming that our hypothesis is correct, can be identified. So if our hypothesis is confirmed as a correct conclusion, our findings will hold considerable real-world experience significance. Specifically, it will be possible to utilize dwell time patterns across a range of situations where monitoring the focus and adequacy of people's attention is crucial. So these are super exciting results. We hope that we will see some of our predicted hypotheses come to light, and I will be back next year to report on our complete findings. And thank you so much, and thank you to everybody's hard work and participation with this project. It has been incredibly exciting to see develop and unfold.